So, a group of women just went to space. No helmets, no floaty pens. Katy Perry somehow was involved, but without one single firework. Was it history? Was it branding? Or was it the most expensive selfie stick launch of all time? Let's find out. Welcome back to Brain Bites, the only place where we launch into space without charging you $300,000 for the experience. Today, we're unpacking the recent all-female space flight, what it really was, why it feels kind of weird, and whether you too could join the Influencer Mile High Club, but like 50 miles higher. So what actually happened? We had 6 women board Blue Origin's New Shepard rocket for an 11-minute suborbital flight. They crossed the Kármán line, the internationally recognized edge of space, at 62 miles high, floated around for a few minutes, 3 or 4, and then came straight back down. No moonwalks, no satellites, just up and down. It's basically the world's bougiest bounce house. Cost per ticket, you might be wondering. Estimated at like $250,000 to $400,000 depending on the seat, the demand, and how good you are pretending you don't want to Venmo your way back to Earth. And fun fact, Jeff Bezos' seat on New Shepard's first human flight was auctioned for $28 million. So someone out there's really bad at money. This flight was historic because it was the first all-female crew on a Blue Origin flight. Not the first woman in space, that was Valentina Tereshkova in 1963. Not the first professional female astronauts either. These women were a mix of former pilots, entrepreneurs, a breast cancer survivor, and science advocates. Amazing humans? Absolutely. Literal astronauts trained by NASA for years? No. It was historic the same way your company's first all-female Slack channel is historic. Nice, but maybe not headline news. I bet you're thinking you could do this, because I'm thinking I could do this. And you probably can if you've got about $300,000 lying around. Here's the real training breakdown. So 2 days of orientation at Blue Origin's private facility, safety briefings, pretty much teaching you how to not freak out, G-force training, they'll spin you around a little and hope you don't puke, mock capsule egress drills, aka practicing getting into and out of the seat, practice communication procedures, push-to-talk buttons, and being photogenic, of course. But that's pretty much it. No survival school, no underwater capsule egress, no literal rocket science. Requirements to qualify: be between 5 feet and 6'4" in height, weigh about 110 to 223 pounds, be able to climb 7 flights of stairs in 90 seconds, and handle about 5.5 Gs of force for a few seconds. Congrats! If you've survived an Orange Theory class after a night out, you're probably ready. Rumors are swirling that the next Blue Origin flights could feature Tom Cruise. He's trying to shoot an actual movie scene in real space. Kim Kardashian, because we clearly need content titled Keeping Up with the Kármán line, although I really would like to know what her butt would do in space. Jeff Bezos again, because billionaires love doing their own PR. Random tech investors who made way too much crypto money in 2020. And yes, there's chatter that the Blue Origin is prepping for more theme flights. Something like all-veteran cruise, first full YouTuber flight. God help us if that happens. If you want to be a real astronaut, not a weekend warrior astronaut, here's what it takes. 2+ years of training after selection, military-grade physical fitness, a bachelor's degree in engineering, biological science, physical science, or mathematics, 1,000+ hours of piloting jets or equivalent work in technical fields, mastery and survival training, underwater egress, robotics, Russian language for ISS flights, and even then, only about 0.00004 of applications actually make it. Meanwhile, Katy Perry could feasibly be weightless before your next student loan payment clears. Is it dangerous? Technically, yes. Any rocket launch carries risk. The Blue Origin flight experienced some real issues back in 2022 with an uncrewed booster, so no, it's not 100% safe. You're strapping yourself to controlled explosions, and the only real difference between you and a NASA astronaut is that they trained for years to fix it when things go wrong. You get a nice speech, a GoPro, and some seat padding. Look, visibility for women in space? Good. Normalizing space travel for civilians? Kinda cool. Using space for clickbait and brand optics? It's kind of like putting a participation trophy on the moon. Well-meaning, kinda awesome, but still kinda cringe. But hey, if Katy Perry can hit 66 miles high without a helmet, maybe there's hope for us all yet. What would you do if you got a free ticket to space? Would you float peacefully, or would you immediately start TikToking a weightless thirst trap? Drop your thoughts below, smash subscribe for more Brain Bites, and remember, in 2025, space isn't the final frontier, it's the next big flex. Stay curious, stay grounded, and stay strapped in.